What's going on, everybody? It's John Eric Poli continuing along here with my really far out predictions for the 2025 tennis season. In this video, we're going to feature the Women's Wimbledon Championships. That event is set for July of 2025, so it's going to be hard to predict the winner being this far out, but we're going to do so anyway. But guys, before I get into any of that, I did just want to address mainly the real core group of viewers that have been here for so long and have been coming to this channel. I obviously support you guys so much. I'm sure you guys realize there's been a break in the action the last few weeks. I haven't been producing any content really over the last few weeks, and that was because me and my family, we've been mourning the loss of my mother. She lost her very short but courageous battle with melanoma skin cancer. It's been a huge loss to me and to my family. But we're starting to get back into the swing of things. I know my mom would want us to continue on. She was always so supportive of my whole entire family. She was there for me personally, just through so much, helping me growing up as a kid with a learning disability, being diagnosed with dyslexia, helped me throughout my education, getting a college degree in journalism from Lock Haven University. And she's always been just so supportive of me. And I know she's going to want me to continue on here, and I'm going to start doing that and start providing more continuous content coming out here on this channel after that little brief 2-week hiatus that I've been on as I've been grieving the loss of my mom. With that being said, let's talk Wimbledon. Obviously, exciting championships every single year, and this women's tournament has always provided so many twists and turns and so many different winners over the last few years. I believe, 13 straight years of it crowning a different Wimbledon champion. So I imagine this year probably going to be something very similar. I think we're going to see a new champion. I think we're going to see the defending champion, in my personal opinion. Let's get started by talking about the woman who's probably the favorite to win this, and it is Aryna Sabalenka. Sabalenka, built for the power games, for those power surfaces. The grass court being the quickest surface definitely would favor Sabalenka. Sabalenka, of course, remember last year, guys, had to pull out of this tournament with a shoulder injury, and she rebounded from that surgery from that injury in a very big way, going on winning the U.S. Open and having the great rest of 2024. Now, joining her, again, big power games. How about Jessica Pegula? Pegula, actually, guys, last year was playing excellent in the lead up to Wimbledon, got upset in the tournament. She also had a strong ending to 2024. Definitely somebody to watch out for. Also, let's remember last year, too, at Wimbledon, Coco Gauff had a very good draw, looked very good, fell in that tournament to Emma Navarro, but Gauff, one of the best players in the world. Gauff definitely in the mix of things for this tournament. Now, here's a name, guys, that I'm going to throw out there, and I'm a little disappointed myself, right? When I did the Australian Open predictions and I did the French Open predictions, I forgot about this player. As soon as I posted the video, I was like, why did I not mention Karolina Muchova? Muchova, right, last year dealt with a lot of injuries, but what a talent. Just look what she did last year, late 2024, after she came back from her injuries. Just so many strong showings there. Another strong U.S. Open showing last year. A very great showing at the end of last year throughout those tournaments as well. She's somebody that has a game that translates to really whatever surface. She's a very talented player and somebody that I think can make a lot of noise in this year's Wimbledon Championships. Also, guys, talking about power games, how about Paula Badosa, the best friend of Aryna Sabalenka? Badosa, really good power game. And we saw her start to come on at the end of 2024. Great to see from Badosa. Badosa with that power game could absolutely be in the mix of things at this year's Wimbledon Championships. She also had a very good showing at last year's Wimbledon as well. Also, guys, another name to talk about too, and this is somebody who's always going to be brought up because of the talent she possesses, but we have yet to see it on grass, but we'll include her in the video anyway, and that is Iga Swiatek. Swiatek, you guys know, world number one, former world number one now. Sabalenka passed her out, but longtime world number one, queen of clay, all the talent in the world. Haven't seen it on grass. We'll see if she's able to put it together. Well, I think at some point in her career, she is going to win a Wimbledon Championship, tie it all together. But will that be this year? Sitting here right now in late 2024, I don't know, but she is included in this video. Now, guys, listen, we could go on for days and make all these different, put all these different names out here, make cases why and whatnot. But for this one, again, like I said, we've seen time and time again at Wimbledon so many different champions. Actually, you know what? Real quick, Elena Rybakina, you got to include her in here if she's healthy. She won this tournament before. But like I said at the top of this one, I don't think we're going to see a repeat champion. We're going to continue with that trend of crowning a different women's champion. For me, I am going to go with Karolina Muchova on this one. I don't know what it is. I love her game. I just think she has all the talent in the world. I think she's way too good of a player to not win a major championship. And again, I think her game translates well over a number of different surfaces. Again, this tournament is so hard to predict. It is so far away. We don't know who's going to be healthy right then. We don't know who's going to be playing well at that moment. But I think it is going to be somebody that will be able to play with a very good power game, something that Muchova can do. Not to mention, too, that I feel like Muchova has Sabalenka's number a little bit, too. We've seen her beat Sabalenka a few times. That's going to be key on this grass courts. So that is my really far way out prediction. I'm going with Karolina Muchova to win this year's Wimbledon Championships. But again, really hard to predict. You could throw out so many names into this one. And I'm just curious to see what you guys think of this really far way out prediction. What are the names that you guys are looking at? I almost went Sabalenka here, but I did make that last minute decision to go with Muchova.